An exciting, exotic episode just for you. It's Tyler, and I'm out and about in Palm Harbor. Today, we're checking out the exotic animals right here at Suncoast Primate Sanctuary. Let's go in and take that gander. Come on. Suncoast Primate Sanctuary. I'm excited to be here. All right, I'm here with Debbie, and Debbie is the granddaughter of the founder. This place has been here for quite some time. I never knew about it, and I bet you some people that are watching probably haven't known about it either. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us, and most of all, that you're coming out to see animals that other people don't even care about.
Yes, and I'm carrying a lot today, let me tell you, because I'm a little scared of the slithery things. All right, so how long has this location been here?
Since 1948.
1948?
Yes.
So you're, 42 then?
Absolutely.
Wow, so a family generational, not zoo, it's a sanctuary, and we're going to talk a little bit about the difference between a zoo and a sanctuary, and let's just start there.
Well, the best thing about this sanctuary is that we cater to animals, children, and seniors, and it's about the well-being of all animals. Well, our oldest chimp is 78. What do you do with grandma or grandpa? You send them to a nursing home. Instead of being a nursing home for people, we're definitely for animals.
And not just any animal or one specific animals. How many animals do you have here?
Well, we've been blessed to be able to help 120 residents that are on site, from alligators to snakes to birds to turtles, tortoises, monkeys, chimpanzees, orangutans, and remember, the great apes are going extinct, so they're one of my favorites.
And when you say you're able to help them, that's because the way that you obtain these animals are how?
Different walks of life. Some of them come from states that ban them, from animal rights groups that gave up on them, and from people that either passed away and didn't put their pets in wills. So we want to make sure we're not here to hammer people, we're here to help people and animals every day of these animals' lives.
Awesome. So let's talk quickly before we go to commercial a little bit about what our viewers can expect to see here at your facility.
Well, all they have to do is ask for me, Debbie Cobb, and I will personally give them a tour. And remember, by them participating here at the sanctuary, you'll be able to see a 400-pound male orangutan named Pongo. You'll be able to see a chimpanzee named Bob. You'll be able to see snakes that had pneumonia and now they're doing great. And you got to remember, we even have goats, birds, and something for everyone in your family. You're allowed to bring your dog on a leash, a cooler for lunch. And remember, by you coming in, we can also do birthday parties and reunions. We've even had 3 weddings.
Oh, really cool. All right, or if our viewers are watching, they want to come check this location out in person, what's the address?
4600 Alternate 19 Palm Harbor Boulevard in Palm Harbor, Florida.
Great.
34683.
Perfect. And what about some hours here?
We're open Thursday through Sunday from 10 to 4. And remember, when the kids are out of school, we're open. We'll be open this summer.
Phone number in case they want to get directions or get information.
727-943-5897, where everybody can make a difference.
All right. Last but not least, that website, so our viewers, they can check it out all online.
Suncoastprimate.org.
Right there in the bottom of the screen. Listen, stay right there. You know what's going to happen up next? I'm going to be getting up close and personal and telling you about those animals with my friend here when we return right after this message. Welcome to our place, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. From delicious crepes to traditional breakfast, lunch items, and amazing salads, and of course, the burgers, and a wide range of dinner entrees. And be sure to save room for the homemade desserts. With 2 locations to choose from, Clearwater and Dunedin, make our place your place. Welcome back. All right, I'm really excited because not just chimps, not just monkeys, you also have exotic birds here.
We do. Actually, the one here is Santana, and that's Abra. Some of our birds come in because they've gone through divorces, just like children, and who takes care of you when you get old. So our oldest bird has been 95 here. Our next one is 65. And remember, when you make a commitment, it's a 365-day-a-year commitment.
All right, I got to ask you a couple questions as people are wanting to know about this guy. So, about how old is this guy?
Santana's probably around 45 years old.
45 in
Yes.
people years?
In people years. And what you
Okay.
have to remember, they have the IQ of a 3-year-old. So Santana came from a divorce. A judge sentenced him here so the man and the woman both could see him.
And can he fly?
Actually, all of our birds can fly. If you take care of them, you love them, give them enrichment, they all go up at night so they're not outside, so the coyotes, raccoons, and animals can't get them. But we establish relationships with our animals because remember, it's a 95-year commitment.
Okay. The big question everybody wants to know, can they talk?
They absolutely can. Some things you would like them to say and some things you would like them not to say. But they can learn anything a 3-year-old can learn.
All right. I say let's take a gander and on the other side and see what else you have here to offer.
Sounds great.
All right.
I'm going to give Pongo a back rub. So he's going to turn around in a minute and we're going to see him get his treat.
So that's why he was already turned around when we walked up to the cage. And that's why he's turned around, because he was waiting for his back rub.
Yes, so remember when they're in the enclosures, they have a better routine than we do. They know the time of day, they know the different caregivers, they know which ones are going to come. And look, he's going to eat the same thing as you do. So
And I'm stepping back just for our safety because I am in a little enclosed area, there's a cage here, so he can't get to me. But just to be safe, because these animals are a little territorial, and this is Mama Bear right here.
right. Remember, these guys, because of people coming and visiting, these guys get a forever home. And we're trying to get more classrooms up and running for them to educate people on critically endangered species. We're trying to acquire more land because remember, these guys are making it better for all generations to come. There's only 149 male orangutans in North America and only 95 females. So this is a great ape. His name is Pongo. You see the pads on the side of his face.
And how old is he?
He's going to be 26 in March.
26. Wow.
In the wild, the average age is about 20.
And how did you come across Congo?
Pongo.
Pongo.
Pongo actually came from Hollywood, South Carolina.
Uh-huh.
And when zoos can't handle a 400-pound orangutan, what do? So again, we bridge the gap. We have other orangutans here, like we have chimpanzees. They have fingerprints like me and you. They carry their babies for the same length of time when they're in the wild. But remember, they need all the things that you need.
I'm just looking at the nails specifically, so obviously got to have a pedicure, right?
That's right. Well, he does that on his own, and I help him sometimes.
Oh, okay.
You know.
And the teeth?
The teeth, he has beautiful teeth.
Yes,
We're
he
very
does.
lucky. We have 3 dentists, 2 heart specialists, and 17 doctors that help here at the sanctuary. So Pongo's pouches on the side of his face, or the plaits, are because he's a full-grown male orangutan. Right now, he's just checking you out.
Oh, checking me out. And about how much does he weigh?
He weighs 400 pounds.
400 pounds.
So remember, they're not swimmers, so they're muscle mass. And what I'll do is I'm going to give him this, and hopefully he'll pull that in there. Good boy.
And let's talk about the vision, because their eyes are so human-like.
Oh, yeah. Anything you have, they can see in color. They're a lot like us. The biggest thing is I use small words. I don't use big words with them because they understand them. They know what apples are. They know if I say I'm going to get carrots, I'm going to go get you a drink. They understand that. So they like to get our attention. Some of the caregivers, they like to get attention a little bit more, and not others.
Let's talk real quickly about weather. Do they like the heat? Do they like the cold?
They're like us. So remember, this is a great area in Palm Harbor because the temperatures are pretty consistent. Right. And again, we've had animals on the property since 1948.
And beautiful enclosures, by the way.
Thank you. Our biggest thing is we try to give structural enrichment, psychological enrichment, personal enrichment, and food enrichment. So we think about all those aspects.
Great. All right, we got one more animal. I can't wait to see what that next one is. So come on.
Hey, this is Jake. Jake is a black-capped Capuchin. Right now he's looking past you, and he's looking at his caregivers, and they're going to walk away in a few minutes, so the whole dynamics is going to change.
Got it, yes.
So you see a big difference when people are around you and when they're not. That's what I love. I get to do one-on-one with animals that don't get to be with other people, and at the end of the day, These are the kind of guys that you saw at the state fair. And what you want to do, you want to give him a little monkey love. So you want to rub his hair the opposite direction.
Oh, opposite.
Opposite, yes.
Got it. Yeah.
So this is a
And
black
by the way,
cat
he is
Capuchin.
not leaving his sight off the other lady that takes care of him.
No.
Wow.
You got to remember, we're family here. So all
Yes.
these animals know at the end of the day, we're going to watch them better than anybody else. This guy here is 50 years old.
50 years old. Now let's quickly talk about the experience that our friends can find here. So do you have shows here?
We do on the weekends. We do alligator shows. We do Bright Futures, internships. We have different programs. Volunteers can come and volunteer for 8 hours a week. As you move up, you work 16 hours on the great apes. And remember, monkeys have tails, great apes do not. You got 5 members of the great ape family. That's the gorilla, the orangutan, the chimps, the bonobos, and gibbons. The gibbons are the lesser great ape, and all you need to remember, if they have the tail the length of a pinky finger, it means it's in the monkey family.
In closing, it's so important for people to know that this is a sanctuary. It is funded strictly on donations from the public. So important to definitely come out and support this sanctuary. That's the end of the segment. Thank you so much for inviting us out. Thank you, Kay from Big Cat Habitat in Sarasota,
Absolutely.
for introducing me to her friend. That's the end of the segment. We'll see you once again when we're out and about in Palm Harbor. Bye, guys.
Out About Palm Harbor, made possible by these fine sponsors. This has been an Out and About media production and a product of the Catch Agency. Catch it.